All right. Welcome back to another episode of Shopped and Skewed. As usual, you're with me, Terrence, and my homie here goes by the name Kill Simao.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We back.
We back with another banger. Yeah, my G. How are you doing, though?
I'm doing all right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Can't complain.
Yeah.
Just
This sore throats, man.
bro.
Sounding, my voice sounding deeper than it should.
I was actually about to apologize for the same thing, that if in case my voice sounds
Weird.
a little weird, it's this cough, bro. Yo,
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good, my G. I'm good. Can't really complain. Tired as hell, bro, from all this work. But I was telling my mom that, hey, man, I'm always overwhelmed. She was like, bro, at your age, being overwhelmed is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like busy is good. That's her exact words. Busy is good. So yeah, I'm gonna take that and
She
and,
run
run
knows,
with it.
Yeah, she knows stuff we don't.
Yeah, definitely.
As of now, it doesn't make sense. But
As of now, it doesn't make sense, but it's like, nah, bro, at your age, you can't be complaining about having too much to do.
Yeah.
That's a blessing, bro.
I saw a tweet on Twitter. Well, X now, right?
Yeah.
I saw some like someone was saying you remember the times when we used to ask our parents for stuff and the response would just be you understand, right?
Yeah.
Now that I am understanding, I don't like it.
I hate understanding, bro. I was better off not knowing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no way.
Hey, bro, it's rough. I saw your tweet just now about how other people are missing their exes, and you just missed the time when the dollar was at 638.
638 on
Bro,
the
that
dot.
was, first of all, that was very specific.
Because I remember the time.
Yo, but my G,
Bro,
hey,
like
we were chilling, bro.
mm,
We used to, and I think we weren't even thinking about how much of an effect that has on everything. Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, the dollar was the pound then was like 800. You remember?
Yeah.
And it's not that long ago, bro.
It's not that long ago. Because, like, we're buying stuff online.
Wait, yeah, we're already buying
Proper.
stuff online. Yeah.
So, hey, man.
Yo.
Now there's rumor that it's going to get, the US dollar is going to hit 2,000. Watch. You heard about that?
2K for the US dollar.
2K for the US. Don't get me started
on the pound, bro.
Hey, IG.
Yo. No, but this is... What's more disappointing or sad is that I would love for this to be an isolated thing where it's like in Malawi, this shit is happening, yeah? But I follow a lot of people from like Nigeria, Ghana, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's the same trend. It's
For real?
like, yeah, it's like in Ghana, the same exact thing. From 2 years ago, the dollar has like doubled the past 2 years. So, yo, it's wild, man. It's wild. But yeah, I think... Don't go now with Sanjira, man. Don't go now do that, man.
See how best.
See how best, man.
Well, you see how you do,
Chief. We'll just have to. Because
Hey.
otherwise this thing will stress you out, bro.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man.
I'm actually scared of ordering stuff online now because I don't want that stress anymore.
Yeah, and I think I'm at a point where I was supposed to be ordering as many things as I can because like I'm trying to do a lot of things. I'm trying to start a lot of projects.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get stuff for printing. I'm trying to get stuff for this. So for this thing to be happening now, I can't believe there was years when I wouldn't order anything for like 6 months just because I don't feel like it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was like, no, not now.
Yeah, not now. But hey, now I'm regretting. I should have just gotten everything I needed.
Hey, we're playing.
We're playing games, my G.
Ah.
We're playing games. Yeah, man. But anyway. Yo. Anyway, man, I've noticed. Okay, maybe not have noticed, but I would say you're one of the few designers that I know that are fully embracing the AI thing.
Yeah.
I'm an AI hater. Not really. Okay, I don't hate AI. I just I just don't think it's that useful to a point where I feel like it's almost gimmicky. What's your angle? What's like on like how you use it or how you view and how other people use it?
Uh, oh, that's actually crazy because like a lot of people have been asking me like lately, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, are you using AI? Are you what are your views on AI?"
Yeah.
And my views is always gonna be the same. I think AI is a tool. It's just another tool.
Yeah.
Same way, like I think someone said this. I don't know who it was, but they say the same way a baseball player uses the bat
Mm.
to actually,
Yeah.
take their swing.
Yeah. Same
They
way.
just, yeah, same way designers or whoever, whatever creative person can would use AI to
Yeah.
create what they actually want to create.
Mm.
So, uh, in that context, I think actually so many people have been using ChatGPT for the longest, and it has been
We'll get to that.
and it has been widely accepted.
Yeah.
But on the other side, the mid journeys
The
and
mid
them,
journeys and then the
people are
generative
still
stuff.
like, yeah. So I think it's a tool. If used well, I think AI could actually help more than destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen people just use the art that comes out of it the way it is.
Yeah, they don't even like try to redo anything or change
Yeah.
anything around.
And I think the best way to do it is to create like a base for it, for your art, and
Yeah.
then maybe you can take it from there. Let's say like a sketch,
Mm.
right? You just want to have things in place, and then you just do your thing from
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's what I think about it.
Okay.
How do you take it?
Okay. I'll take it from multiple different angles. Yeah. So the first angle is the AI, the language model AI. That's ChatGPT. Yeah. For me, that stuff is like okay because I think maybe because it's the one that I maybe understand the most
Yeah.
or have tried to do actual research into.
Yeah.
It's like okay, it's easy to accept as useful because the information that it puts out is not really subjective. It's like information that it puts it out. It's either factual or not. Yeah. So you can actually easily prove that okay, it says A B C D, or I've asked it for a marketing strategy, or I've asked it to summarize something. It has actually summarized. So from there, from the jump, you can tell that okay, it's done what it was supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. But then the other angle is I think there's more than two angles. The other angle is like mid journey. Mid journey, it's generative AI, yeah?
Yeah.
Where you give it a prompt, it will actually generate from scratch. And it's crazy. I heard some explanation about how it does
actually
that.
comes up with that.
Bro, it's
Mind-blowing.
It's mind blowing how such computation can be done in like a space of like seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, but yeah, that stuff is harder to accept for most people. For me, it's like there's a gray area where sometimes I'm like, which is why the first thing I said is like I feel like it's gimmicky because, for example, how programs like Photoshop. But nowadays, you don't even have to go to Mid Journey and all of them. You find it right there in Photoshop.
Yeah. Generative fill.
Generative fill. The generative fill item, bruh. I don't know, man.
What?
I don't know, man. Okay, it's content aware is one thing.
Uh-huh.
Content aware is taking
what you already have.
from what is already there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. This is your image. We'll take elements from what's already here and like just try to fill it up, help you fill up this area. Cool. That's useful. But then generative fill is like, okay, I need this image to be wider. Okay, cool. It adds the width. But for the most part, how I've been seeing it used, it's just someone doing a video with like the background changing and like him extending the background to like different. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just looking at it from my point of view and how I do design and how I use design.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, how do you then convert this into like an actual useful thing? How is it actually useful to like a user, a graphic designer? Because it's fun to play with. I played with Firefly for like, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh no, you can put a cat here. You can bruh, it's fun. But then at the end of the day, when I open up my Photoshop,
how do I
actually use it? And honestly, well, we don't officially have, we can't access
in Malawi
generative fill or the new Photoshops here in Malawi.
Unfortunately
for us, officially. But yeah, don't ask us. Don't ask us.
Did you find a loophole, bro?
Don't ask us how we've been graphic designers for so long when we can't get Photoshop or Illustrator. Don't ask us any questions about that. We won't be answering anything. But yeah, we can't get the stuff. But I've tried Firefly, and it's like, okay, it's fun to play with. You do this, but I haven't been in Photoshop working on pictures and felt like, I wish I had like the generative fill, or I wish I could like change this element and put. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
it's not getting into your workflow, right?
Yeah, it's not getting into my workflow, and I guess it's mostly because if I want to add an element to my design, I'm more specific. I need it to be specific shape and a specific angle. So I'll look for an image with that and then just place it and then try to blend it and all of that.
Yeah, that's one frustrating thing about AI. I think it hasn't gotten to. It's just not specific enough.
It's not.
It's
but it's getting better. That's another crazy part about AI. It gets better pretty rapidly.
Yeah, of course. Like I saw updates on DALL-E, I think, and some other image thing, but then Midjourney is still slacking.
Is it?
Yeah, Midjourney is slacking because
because DALL-E
has been incorporated into ChatGPT actually.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. So that's they've one upped on Midjourney.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're like you could be doing your thing, right? You could ask ChatGPT, okay, how do I do this?
Yeah.
It's gonna bring up the stuff that you asked it for, and then from there you actually use what it has given you, and then you tell it, okay, make this into an image. And then DALL-E comes in.
Oh yeah. I think I saw that actually before even using DALL-E.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere where someone gave ChatGPT a brief.
Okay.
A design brief,
and
then asked it how
would you take
this on?
Oh shit!
And it explained, bruh. Okay, I'm thinking imagery. I'm thinking we should do this. Maybe something with if it's a logo, it's something with this kind of angles. Maybe something like it gave a proper description of like how it would take it on, and you can tell it, okay, give me 3 options of how you'd execute this, and it will explain to you 3 options, and so you take that information. You head into Illustrator, you do the thing, you're good. Yeah. So for a seasoned designer, I feel like that's the useful part. But my only struggle is that for the generative stuff, I feel like the people that will make more use of it are the designers, maybe the newer designers.
Yeah, it's for casuals.
Yeah,
it's for casuals. Like what I've noticed as well is clients now.
Yeah.
From the client's perspective.
Yeah.
They're anecdotal data, right? Some guy wanted a logo.
Yeah.
right? So they came to me. They're like, "Hey, bro, I need a logo." Well, I already have the logo,
Yeah.
but I just need you to do a few tweaks. I was like, "Okay, this is interesting. Let's see the logo."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, now hold up, now."
Yeah.
I actually used the AI on this, so I wanted it to, I wanted it to be simplified and whatnot
Yeah.
to exactly only the essential elements.
Yeah.
So you're technically just fixing it here. And there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, let me just see it.
Yeah.
You keep explaining. Let me see it. And then they sent it, and it was a mess.
Yeah.
It was a mess. But I got his idea.
Yeah.
Like I could tell what he was going for.
Yeah.
Which would actually cut down on a lot of hours on that one. So I think from the client perspective, it's actually very, very useful for them. For them
to like start off the engagement
Yes.
with the designer, maybe.
Yes. So but then like there's still that thing where we said AI is not gonna replace us because clients would need to know exactly what they want.
Which is why he came back to you, because
Exactly.
think about it. Maybe you would have been able to. I don't know what app he was using or like the generator, but you would have probably probably come up with a better prompt for a logo generator AI thing than clients would ever.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
That's pretty much the thing. So it's like it's not like they can one up us because of AI, which is obviously my point in all this. Not liking AI has never been, hey, maybe it might take our jobs. No, but I just feel like sometimes it's being hyped a little too much for stuff that it's not really capable of yet.
You reckon?
Adobe Illustrator has a new AI feature, generative AI.
Oh yeah, the whole vector thing.
The fact that,
Where you like,
bruh,
nah, that thing is trash though.
It's
the,
trash,
The,
right?
examples that I saw was
dude, like, and these are examples from Adobe, bruh.
yeah, you're
Because
like,
if it's an example from Adobe, it has to be something that they worked on specifically for it to come out perfect.
yeah.
But even their examples were terrible, bro.
Like, bro, what am I supposed to do with
What
this?
am I supposed to do with this? How is this going to be useful? So that's my thing. For me, it's just like, dude, we're not there yet. But in all this, I just got reminded the other day that ChatGPT launched less than a year ago. Actually, it's about to be one.
What?
Yeah.
Yo.
ChatGPT was launched, I think, on the 20th of November.
Really?
Last year, bro. And everything else has just started falling like dominoes. Like, bruh, it's just been like coming down from that. But it's been less than a year and it's already gotten this good. Because the first DALL-E stuff, you remember?
I remember
the
DALL-E
first time we like
in the office.
tried it in the office. Yeah, it was terrible.
It was horrible.
But now, bro,
it was horrible.
now there's like video AI, there's proper like it's doing proper. So, hey man, it's
Oh yeah, there's also like there's also like the whole generative thing. I think in one of the video
yeah, in Premiere Pro.
Premiere,
Yeah.
where like you can what is that not together? Like you're shooting your like you're editing your video, right?
Yeah.
Or on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can actually ask it to throw in B-roll. So like whatever you say.
Ooh.
Yeah, whatever
okay.
you say, and then it
No,
just
that's a different thing though. That's a different thing.
yeah, bro. So like it takes from your speech. So I'm not sure if I saved it, but
how is
that's
it?
crazy,
How is it extracting the B-roll though?
bro.
Because it's not okay. The crazy part about all of these things is like these are still computers, yeah.
Yeah.
So they do not. Okay, they're built to understand context better than like because the whole AI thing is that okay, it understands context better than any other computer would that just understands yes or no, yeah, things, yeah. But it's gotten to a point where if it's looking through the internet to find an appropriate video, or is it creating that video?
I think that's the thing about the way I understand AI.
Yeah.
I think it's patchwork, man, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just gets like random stuff from random
Yeah, but
materials,
but
and
then
then it creates it.
but then for a picture that makes sense. That's like that makes sense. That's what we do like in
Uh-huh.
Photoshop and everything. But for video, bro,
It can do that for a video as well. Same way. It's all, bro.
yo,
Think about it. Think about it. Like in After Effects, right?
yeah,
When you're trying to track video
Yeah.
to remove like maybe
Yeah.
green screen or something,
yeah,
and then you're trying to place,
yeah, true.
that's AI as well.
But then
But then it
doing all of that in like matter of seconds. Adobe
Yeah.
Adobe showed off their own version of the video thing where the clip they used is a guy. I don't know if that one is out yet or that was like an alpha stage or something like that. But there was a guy walking like proper guy, the kind of guy you find like on Shutterstock, like African businessman type
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
So
Mr. Shatter.
Yeah, Mr. Shatter, pretty much. So he was walking down like some stairs, wearing a jacket and a shirt, white shirt, unbuttoned here, and they prompted it to add a tie. And
Real time.
real time, bruh.
Yo.
Real time. It added the thing, and this item was moving, bruh. Like it had gravity and everything.
Snap.
My G.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. So in those even that for me, yeah, it's like okay, wow, this is impressive. But I always think, okay, when it actually comes down to it, when I sit down at my desk,
When am I gonna use this?
will I be like, okay, I need to add like a fleece on my shoulder here. I need to add like
You know what I think the best use for it for us would be removing stuff.
yes,
Removing
Yes.
stuff, bro. So like you've shot in a very trashy location.
and then you can change out the
just-
true
yeah.
true removing makes more sense. I think for us, I think we've struggled long enough. When we want to add stuff, we want to add it at our own convenience. We want to be
Yeah.
able to like proper fine tune what we add. But then removing is the one thing that we need help with.
Yeah.
Because
bro.
it's someone mentioned something about AI is only there for the for those little tasks that in like a big design agency maybe they would hire interns to do
Yeah.
like stuff like cropping photos.
Bro, I was getting to that.
Stuff like cropping photos is
Important,
like
very important.
it's like okay, we can't be doing cropping photos all the time, so like there'll be someone to do that, which in turn means that if AI is doing it, there's one less person needed. It's
Well, intern. Well, you're never gonna pay them anyway.
so it's better off. They're better off,
better off getting a job that's gonna pay them.
stuff like that. But still comes down to it that it might actually take jobs and all that, but I think it's very few that will actually be affected badly by it. But for me personally, my whole thing about it is just okay, I'm still waiting for when it will actually be useful, like especially for the Photoshop ones, like when it will actually be useful for me, where I sit down and I'm working and it's within my workflow. The same way content aware, I use content aware like pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
It should get to a point where I'm like, okay, generate this, generate that. Maybe I'm speaking from a point where like from a point of what Kusazio, as we say, but
Maybe. But also it has no the thing with AI, man. It has no finesse, bro.
yeah,
It has no finesse. I who's this? Benny Productions. You know the guy, yeah?
yeah,
On YouTube. He actually made a video of him trying to create, it was like a car
Yeah.
on train tracks with like a spaceship rocket
yeah,
attached to it, or just an engine, I think,
yeah,
attached to it. So he did his thing, bro. You know how he does his thing. Real quick. If anyone is interested, you should check that out.
yeah.
So he did it, and then he was like, okay, let's see what AI is gonna do with the same kind of prompts.
Yeah.
threw it in, bro. Hey, it was just crazy results, man. It was just, it was just wild. It was wild. Like you could get like the essence is there,
but
there's absolutely no finesse to it.
Yeah, there isn't.
It's just there. It's just.
And apparently it's only recently been able to do text.
Yes,
it couldn't do text to save its life.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's not at all. Cause like people were trying to. That's on the text part. That's where I think that's where clients were trying to get rid of designers. In that arena.
Yeah.
So I think I've seen some people. I've seen some people fiddle with that, bro. They were like trying to make an ad, trying to add their logo at the corner, what?
Yeah.
And then the text was just gibberish.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, just stop, bro.
Like, just send it to a designer.
As we're saying that these things are, as you started, yeah.
Uh-huh.
These things are tools mainly for not the average person, because you'd be wrong to think, okay, these are tools for like everyone to use, because people, the excitement is always when these things drop, the excitement is always, oh, now I can make my own logo, or now I can design my own poster. It's not really that. It's not for that. If you want to use it for that, cool, but trust me, you're much better off using maybe Canva or something like that, even to like do your own poster, than you are using AI, because as you said, there is zero finesse, and the human element, bro, it's still needed.
Yeah, facts.
Still very necessary.
Like actually, the funny thing is, it has a style though, right?
Yeah,
you can tell that this is AI or whatnot. Hey, speaking of, bro, I saw this guy on. I don't know how I got there, but I saw this guy who does photography.
Yeah.
But he mixes with AI. Like you'd never think to do that, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Photographers generally try to avoid.
Yeah, they try to avoid as much as possible.
Yeah, but this guy actually embraces it, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so he would take photos in the studio, right? African stuff, delicate type stuff. But then, like, he didn't want the bland backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know how if you're a photographer, if you want to create, like, complex backgrounds, that's a whole set. That's a budget.
That's a whole set. That's budget.
Yeah. So, this guy didn't want to go through all that. So
he's just creating
the photo would have his subject there, his model there, but the background would be AI generated. So it was creating a whole, bro. It was like surreal stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, actually.
Yeah, because like a photography, like setting up a whole studio, and like you wanna have, like, let's say 5 backgrounds.
Yeah,
you've got an hour to shoot this thing.
This kind of reminds me of this guy we've been seeing for the longest time, Vibrant Artworks. Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to the guy.
Shout out to him. Where it's like he doesn't want the boring backgrounds, like the same backgrounds we see every time. So this would be, I don't know how he would feel about it, because it looks like he enjoys that process of like creating those backgrounds and being that specific. But then AI is like, it's pretty much just lottery, bruh. Like, you throw something at it and like, give me options.
Give me what you
and
got.
90% of the times, okay, let me say this, 100% of the times when you ask AI to generate something, all of them suck.
They do.
You just pick the one that sucks the least. That's it. That's
True.
it. It's never, oh wow, this is an actual winner. No, it's just like, we're just settling. We're like, oh, okay, this is close enough to what I wanted. So I'll go ahead and use this. But for someone who has the actual expertise to like come up with a thing, would you rather spend a few more hours doing it, or would you rather having something that's just close to your result? You wanted 100%, but you're getting 65%. Would you rather settle for that? That's where what it comes down to.
Yeah, and speaking on the prompts thing, the way they designed it, I'm not sure about the other ones like Dali and them, but Mid Journey, the way they designed it was for, okay, when you get when you get like you throw in you throw in your prompts.
Yeah.
You get like four options, right?
Mm.
In their mind, they don't expect it to be perfect right away.
Yeah, they
So
don't.
they expect you to pick one,
And then
get
try
that,
to improve it.
and then try to build off of that.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, the algorithm
Mm-hmm.
that creates the first prompt, like the first result,
Yes.
and the algorithm that comes in when you're trying to add little things are different. So they actually, when you're adding stuff, bro, it just feels out of place. It just gets messed up. Yes, I tried it. I was trying to fiddle with the thing.
Why is that even a thing, bro?
I don't know, bro. Like I actually had to do some research.
Yeah.
Like I went on Reddit and you know how Reddit is.
Hey, Reddit.
You find nerds on there, and they know stuff that
Bro.
they're not supposed to know.
Bro, Reddit is crazy.
Reminds me of some code, bro. This guy was saying, if you want to find like proper, like if you want to get proper information on Reddit,
Yeah.
don't go asking, don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
Rather just go in and say the wrong thing. Okay, like let's say, like just go in and say, okay,
facts.
I think 2 + 2 is equal to 6.
And then the
And then
nerds
some
will
guys
run.
like, what do you know about the
Dog.
It's actually 4, nigga. You don't know anything. Actually, if you and then you get the information that you needed, you know?
Dog.
Yo.
This is the same thing I was talking about earlier the other day about like TikTok. I try as much as possible whenever I post on TikTok to like have one thing in the video that'll piss someone off. Piss someone who thinks like they know better. Yeah? It will piss them. Bruh, it works every single time.
Works wonders, huh?
Hey, no, that font is not supposed to be there. No, this one is... Bruh, every single time. It's like,
how?
that's the best way to get information from people, bruh. When you ask, they will ignore it.
They'll ignore it. They'll just pass, bro. They'll just
Anyway,
pass.
so you were asking Reddit about the...
Yes. So I was asking, and someone actually said, no, the two versions, like the two algorithms are different. I think the one that adds stuff to your already made prompt is a version is like two or one version behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So but you find, my nigga, I made this. I was making some prompt, right?
Yeah.
It was had nothing to do with animals. It was like a space thing, you know. I was just trying to I was trying to create a space themed thing, right?
Yeah.
Like for a background. You know, we should try and change the backgrounds and whatnot. So I'm creating this thing, and then I selected a part, and I was like, there should be a spaceship here, bro. Next thing I know, there's an antelope head on there, bro.
How even,
like,
bro?
How
did we get here?
I was so pissed off, you know. I just closed it, man. I'm like, you know, I'll just go find the image myself.
That's the crazy part. Like, sometimes it's good, and then sometimes it's just all the way wrong, bruh. Even with ChatGPT, because sometimes you ask it something, it gets it spot on, like it makes sense. But then sometimes it's just all the way wrong. It's like, bruh, this, and you even try to give it further context. Okay, what I meant was A, B, C, D, so I need this to be presented in A, B, C, D way, in this way. Bro,
and then it's like,
gets it wrong.
nah.
And those are the times as you're talking about that, you're just like, okay, let me close this shit. Let me try something else.
Yeah. So bro.
Yeah, man. But for me, in conclusion, rather, it's just like, I'm sure it'll get to a point where I'm like fully embracing it or finding it fully useful. But for now, I love doing things. Someone would say I love doing things the hard way, but actually it is that way. It's I would prefer doing something in a way that gives me a result, that the result that I know of, that I'm sure. Because in Photoshop, if you don't get the result that you want, it's not like you're blaming anything. You know that, okay, maybe my skill level hasn't gotten here yet.
To where I want it to be.
That's why we're always pushing. Because how I used to use Content Aware then, and or how I used to like do compositions then versus now is different because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted, so like I kept having to level up, and it's usually what we, as designers, that's what we're always doing. Yeah, it's like you're leveling up every single time. You try to do something, it doesn't work out. You try again, you try a different method, you do all sorts of things to get to like a better point.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have that still for now than blame AI and say, no, it's not giving me
it's not
the results that I want.
it's not giving.
It's not giving. Nah, I'd rather let it grow, bruh. All of these things are like about just less than a year old, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't really gotten to the point where we can proper criticize them.
Let's give it a few years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay, last question. What are your views on so-called AI artists? Have you seen this trend?
Nah, bro.
Oh snap! There was
Maybe I have, but I don't know what it's called.
Okay, I'm not sure if you've. Yeah. Okay, so on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
You know how there's once in a while there's always this trend.
Yeah.
Or like people just come up with a hashtag, right?
Oh.
Post your art. Post your art, right? So like this one time, so many people were posting their art.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it was art versus artist.
Yeah.
So you post your face on there.
Your face and the art that you've created.
Yes. So there was a guy. I think he's from here.
Yeah,
And,
I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like it's just clicked what you're talking about.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, he posts his face there, and then 3 artworks generated in AI, and then it's like these are my AI artworks.
Artworks, yeah.
And then people lost their heads.
People did, yeah.
Yes, they did. They went.
Unfortunately for him, for me, I think I only follow him on. Well, I think I follow him on Twitter, but I saw that. I actually saw that post, and I was just like, scrolled past. Yeah.
Hey,
I didn't think niggas would actually cook him in the.
Triggered.
Yeah.
Triggered. You should put like a shaking effect, right?
Bro.
Triggered, bro. Like they were so triggered. There were so many artists there. Like I don't put this many hours in my work
for you to come through
for
and
someone
like
to just put prompts in an engine and call it their art.
Yeah, but,
this is not it.
But how is that a thing though? How do you comfortably and confidently call yourself, okay, I'm an artist, I have generated this?
No, they call themselves AI artists. Apparently there's a distinguisher there, but yeah. So, hey, and you know about ArtStation, right?
Yeah.
They also went under fire for allowing AI art to be posted on the website. Because like when it had just come out, right? When people were just doing the thing that time.
Yeah.
I think DeviantArt and some other sites banned the whole thing.
But then how can you even tell the difference on ArtStation? Because ArtStation art has been looking like it's AI generated for like the longest time, right? It's like honestly, I scrolled through that and I was like, I think when you put me on the first time, I tried, but I'm like, nah, bro, this stuff is like too good. You can't tell me that someone did this in like Photoshop or like, bruh, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but like if you have the kina, you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell that this.
You can tell. Yeah, and the thing is, they never like the artists never have one style.
Yeah,
because imagine you've got like those you've got these things at your disposal, right?
Yeah.
You wanna create art, and would you just leave it in one style?
No.
Yeah. So these people, what they do is the AI artists, right? They'll go in there, man flying.
Yeah.
In Simon Banda's style.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ta.
Ta 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 ta. After they're done, they're bored with that style. Man flying in Terrence's style. And then, bro.
So it's like,
yeah, you go to a page and you find like so many different styles.
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
My G, what is going on?
And the style thing, I don't think you can replicate it for everything, yeah? Because there's some prompts will work in that person's style, and then some prompts just won't.
Yeah, it just
simply won't.
It just dies. Yeah.
Yo, man. But
so yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you Do you think they should be accepted in the community or not?
No. It's a
eh?
clear no, bruh. Like I remember seeing that, and I think I actually showed it to my girl that, dude, this guy is here talking about being an artist, AI artist.
Yo.
Like, what does that even mean? What,
Bro,
bruh? Like,
there's a whole community. There's a whole community of those guys.
that's why I'm saying that all of those AI things are more useful for people that are new to the industry. Okay, I'll give you an example. What I was talking about before, the whole generative thing, the Photoshop, the what. Bruh, there's this page, Adobe Video. They've been featuring like a lot of artists, yeah, who are apparently using generative AI to like create like videos, like fancy pictures. There's all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool. I'm curious. Let me go to this person's page and see what they've created before, bruh.
Nothing.
Bruh, nothing. It's like it's literally started with the generative stuff. Everything else that was there before, it was just like terrible design things.
Damn.
But now that there's this tool, it's like now they have a platform to shine on. So it's just AI generated field. It's what I was that's why I was saying that for me, if all you're gonna do with this tool or this power is make videos of you changing the backgrounds on like you're in the studio, like where we are here, and then they'll put us in like an office space behind. They put us
in front of Buckingham Palace, bro.
What the hell for, bruh? Like, how is that gonna feed anybody, bruh?
Hey.
Like that.
It's crazy, bro. I stumbled into the community of AI artists at one point.
Yeah.
And there was an intruder there.
Yeah.
And he was calling them out. I was like, you people are not artists.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, I think it was on VK, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was on VK. So this guy was like, hey, this is art. I put my time and resources into
An AI artist was saying this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I put my time and resources into wait for it. Into into perfecting my prompts so that they come out exactly the way.
Get out of here, bruh. If you don't get the entire,
Hey, bro.
all you have to work on is prompts, bruh.
Apparently, it was like, yeah, now you can't tell me anything.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, honestly, get out of here with that, bruh. Like, let's call it something else. Maybe let's call it something else. I don't know what we can call it, but
I should just have its own category.
but I can't have people actively posting. Just did a portrait of Wakuti. my nigga,
Yeah.
you didn't do jack,
You
bruh.
didn't do jack shit, nigga.
You didn't do jack, bruh. You asked the computer to do something and it did it for you. Cool.
Yo, I just pipped it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how clients look at us.
Yeah, bruh.
Oh,
They think we asked the computer to like, okay,
this entire time they
make a poster.
oh now I'm depressed.
Which is why maybe clients are not even impressed with all of this AI things. They're
Yeah.
like, "Psh, my nigga,
You've been doing this.
This is what's been happening the whole
Oh,
time.
snap.
Yeah, but that's how people
Yo.
picture it, and which also tells you that. Or I remember there was this interesting conversation on Chris Doe's podcast where this guy was talking about how you remember back in the day, the Goose was always talking about this. Yeah, that back in the day, design was you have the text as like physical elements that you layer. They were layering things physically,
Yeah.
and then like scanning that. So you layer a picture, you layer the text,
The text on
you
top.
layer anything else, any other element that you want to add, and then scan it, and it's like one thing. So it was pretty much the same concept of layers that we have now.
in
Yeah,
Photoshop,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this guy was talking about how when now software is like Photoshop introduced layers, like these people went crazy. The actual quote unquote designers back
Yeah.
then who were using their physical things
Yeah.
went crazy. They're like, no, you can't call yourselves designers when
'Cause they're using-
when you're just using a computer to like do this stuff for you. You can,
Oh.
yeah. So he was talking about that like in the sense where this is the same thing that happened then and it's happening now. Same way that someone would look at people have entire jobs as transcribers, where it's like, okay, your whole job is you get maybe a video, you need to transcribe it and like maybe translate it to another thing.
Yeah.
Think about that now, bruh. There were people that were getting paid mad stacks for doing
For that. Oh yeah, it was a lot of money. I heard.
Now you throw your video, and now with the new Premiere Pro that I'm using, you throw your video in it without even asking it to. It's already generated the
Auto caption.
auto caption. Not even caption, just the transcript first. You can turn it into captions. It's auto generated the transcript for it.
Oh.
So you can actually edit based on the transcript. So you're like, here I said
So you cut it out,
You just backspace on the and it cuts.
and then it's gonna cut the
Yeah.
video.
You said
that's-
like a whole paragraph where you didn't make any sense. You select the whole thing until where it ends.
cut it out.
Cut it out.
Ooh.
Right.
That's a game change.
Exactly. So like there's advancements where at every point when there's advancements like this, it's like there'll be us who are like seasoned. Be like, nah.
Get Kiwi.
Nah, you can't call yourself this, you can't call yourself that. But think about this situation 50 years later. Like, I don't think anyone would be at their desk actually making art anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you just generate the stuff.
Just generate it and then you're done.
This is why someone was talking about how you won't even give these things prompts because you have that, what's that Elon Musk thing?
The Neuralink.
The
thing.
Neuralink. So you won't even say anything out loud. You just think it. And then somehow your screen just like produces whatever you're thinking of, bruh. Like that's what we'll get to.
How about be like rotting in my grave at that time, bro? I don't want to see that
You
future.
don't want to see that future.
That's not the future I want to see.
I'm sorry, bro, but you won't. It's coming sooner than we think, actually. People are actually giving predictions of, like, how soon do you think that future is? And
Yeah.
so someone said, like, okay, maybe I think that's, like, maybe
20.
in like, next 20 years.
Could be.
Someone said 10 years.
No, I think 20. I feel like 20 would be,
Reasonable.
yeah.
For me, okay, the way these things happen, it grows in an exponential way, yeah? It's not growth where it's like we're stacking, we're adding. It's the curve is like crazy.
It's, yeah.
So think about all of this AI, this whole thing that we've talked about here. These are things that have happened in a space of less than a year.
Yeah. It wasn't even a conversation.
It wasn't even a
last
conversation
year,
that we
bro.
could have last year, bro. So the fact that it's like that deep, and every single company, literally every single company now is trying to talk about AI. AI in the
Actually, also, big brands
yeah.
are starting to warm up to the idea of using AI images on their
Oh yeah.
on their branding.
Yeah.
So if that happens, bro,
Yeah.
the AI artists are actually gonna have
Yeah, because they
the
know the
upper
prompts,
hand.
right? This
Yeah.
nigga- we should stop hating them and
Bro.
start asking them how they do this stuff, bruh.
might have to learn from them.
Might have to learn from them, bruh. Like soon, like graphic design courses will be like how to make prompts.
Yep. Also, there's an actual book online.
On like prompts.
Yes,
Damn, bruh.
we've been left behind, bro.
We have.
We're playing catch up right
we
now.
have. We
Uh-huh.
have. Yo.
Anyway, if you're a designer, let us know your thoughts
Yeah, man.
on the whole AI thing. If you're an artist as well, on the whole AI
Yeah.
art, and what you think, should AI art be accepted into the art community
Yeah.
or not? If not, let us know why as well.
Also, tell us your favorite AI tool. My favorite AI tool would be ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Because it's done wonders. As a freelancer, I don't have a copywriter. So
You go to oh boy chat.
I go to old boy ChatGPT chat, and I've always said I'm very respectful. I feel like ChatGPT. Someone agree with me in the comments, please. I feel like ChatGPT gives you better results when you say nice things. When you're like, can you please tell me the difference between? I swear, my G. I swear. So I'm nice to ChatGPT, and it gives me perfect results. And I know that it can't replace a copywriter completely, but for most of the times, the use cases that I need, these are not really things that need copy, like copy. It's just like text to fill up a space, or just like to spice a design up. So
Yeah.
it's been doing major for me in that respect. Yeah, man. I know his favorite is Mid Journey. Can't even.
No, I actually think my favorite is gonna be Dali.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
But
I'll have to check it out.
I hear the paid one, like, it makes more sense. Yeah.
Yes. It does. It make brain.
All right, man. Like,
This has been it.
this has been it. This is a topic that most of us designers, like, it's in our face now. You can't run from it. So yeah, it's something we had to talk about. But yeah, anyway, it's been great. We'll catch you again next week, same time, same place, and go follow us in the socials, like everywhere, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and yeah, leave a like on this video. Definitely leave a like. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Catch you on the next one.
All right. Peace.
Be safe.